Now from the Weather Tracker TV Storm Studios, this is your weather today. Here's Chief Meteorologist William Cole.
All right, folks, well, here we go. TGIF heading right on into our finally Friday, of course, coasting into the weekend as well. We're going to talk about your complete weekend forecast. When is our next opportunity of rain? I've got some answers on that coming up as well. But first of all, on this Friday, it was a cold start to the morning, 20s, 30s. These were your actual morning lows out the door. Of course, that would be cold any morning here in North Texas, but we had a bit of a kicker here as well. We had a wind chill factor. We had a fairly brisk, chilly, northerly wind that continued to come in. Because of that, your feels like numbers were in the teens and the 20s. So again, hopefully you had the big winter coat, dressed in layers out the door. You'll be able to lose some of that as we go through the afternoon, but it's still going to be a pretty cool day. We are going to feature bright sunshine, plenty of sun looking out your office window. That'll be nice. But for daytime highs, we're going to struggle to right around 50 again later on this afternoon. Now, the good news is the winds really after about 11 a.m. this morning, the way it looks right now, the winds will dramatically come down, almost lie down as we go through the afternoon. So wind chill factors will be less of a thing, again, the deeper we get into the day. We're quiet in the southern plains, radar review here. Of course, the blue line, that's the cold front that came through, about 24, 36 hours ago now, brought us the chillier weather, the threat of severe weather. Of course, severe weather didn't materialize here, but I can tell you in the deep south yesterday, it did materialize, but it's a bit of a severe weather outbreak over there. Again, you can still see ongoing active weather up and down the eastern seaboard. All of that activity will begin to push out to sea as we go through the remainder of the day. All of that is in response to this big upper level storm trough. It's slowly but surely making tracks to the east. It will begin to pick up speed as we go through the day today. And because of that, in its wake, we've got this ridging pattern. You can see what looks like an upside down U. That's a ridge. And so that typically means quieter weather, calmer weather, drier weather, and again, simply put, that will be the case heading into the weekend, but it will be very short-lived because on its heels, we have another weather maker that's going to be inbound as we get into next week. And the way it looks right now, the details have not changed a lot overnight. Our next weather maker will still be arriving Tuesday night into Wednesday, and it will offer us an opportunity of rain, maybe some thunderstorm activity in the area. And on its heels for the following weekend, there is another storm system that again will offer us an opportunity of rain and again maybe some thunderstorm activity. So storm 1, storm 2, you see both of them basically swinging right through the southern plains. So we're going to go into more of an active pattern the way it looks again beginning, well, the middle parts of next week. So I want to skip ahead in time. I'm going to take you all the way into Wednesday. This will really begin Tuesday, late Tuesday into Wednesday. And here's this first opportunity of rain I was talking about. Again, with the cold front sagging into the area as well. I get an opportunity of rain, maybe some heavy rain, maybe a little bit of thunder mixed in. This does not necessarily look like a classic severe weather setup, but temperatures will be very mild. In fact, we may be in the mid to upper 70s for daytime highs. So granted, there will be some instability for a little bit of thunder. And then again, you can see quickly that system does begin to push off to the east. Like I mentioned, the following weekend, there will be an additional rain chance as well. So we'll take as much rain as we can get. We're doing at least good so far for the year. Obviously, the year is early, but compared to last year, we're doing okay rainfall-wise. But we do still have some drought. Now, we're putting dents in this, but there continues to be some lingering areas, especially down around Hamilton County, parts of Bosque County. You folks have really been dealing with the drought, and in fact, even continuing today as well. This was just updated yesterday. Elsewhere here in the Metroplex, you can see over in the Tarrant County side of town, over around Fort Worth, still, we'll just call it abnormally dry over there. So more rain needed, yes, and like I mentioned, more rain is on the way. So bright sunshine today, but again, temperatures, again, really struggling to hit that 50-degree mark. Again, if you are making Friday evening plans, which I'm sure most of you are, temperatures will be easing down through the 40s, but look at that very light wind. So again, the good news is not much of a wind chill factor, fair skies. So again, we will be completely dry. Overnight tonight, we will be back down around freezing. Again, most locations 29 to right around 32 across North Texas. And then tomorrow, again, we'll try and moderate the temperatures a little bit more, but generally mid 50s. So again, Saturday still on the cooler side of things. But I can tell you what, by the time we get into Sunday, again, we're really going to kick those temperatures into gear. We'll be up in the lower 70s, so really almost a 20-degree difference between Saturday and Sunday. And then take a look at that, maybe some 80s early next week, and there are those rain chances I was talking about.